Hello, this is the first review video and it covers how to find slope. So number one gives you 2 points and you have to figure out what the slope is. In order to find the slope, you're going to subtract the y's over the x's. So I'm going to take -7 minus 22 over the x's, which would be 4 minus 5. -7 minus 22 is -29, and 4 minus 5 is -1. -29 divided by -1 is +29. A different way you could do this is you could create a table, and some of you tend to do better from finding slope from the table. So we can create a quick table instead. And when we create the table, you have to figure out, well, what's the change in the y? How do I get from 2 to 8? And you would tell me +6. And how do I get from -5 to 2? That'd be adding 7. Well, the slope is the change of the y over the change of x. So the slope would be 6 over 7, or 6/7. I'm going to do the subtraction method this time. So we're going to subtract the y's, -5 minus 9 over subtracting the x's, -4 minus 2. -5 minus 9 is -14 over -6. The two negatives will cancel out. And then we could divide both of these by 2 in order to simplify. That would leave us with 7 over 3. For question 4, I'm going to do the table method again. So I'm going to write these as a table. And then how do I get from 8 to 16? We add 8. How do you get from 3 to 7? Add 4. Your slope is the change of y, which is 8, over the change of x, which is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. This time they provided you with a table, so you don't need to change it into a table. We just have to figure out what's the change happening for y. So to go from 9 to 7 and 7 to 5, both times you're subtracting 2. Going from -4 to 0 and then 0 to 4, you're adding 4 each time. So your slope is the change of y, which is -2, over the change of x, which is 4. I can simplify 2/4 by dividing them both by 2 and get 1/2, so it's -1/2. For question 6, how can I go from 9 to 12? And then 12 to 15, we're adding 3 each time. For the x's, you're going from -1 to 0, and then 0 to 1, you're adding 1 each time. Your slope is the change of y over the change of x, so that's 3 over 1, which just simplifies to 3. For question 7, how do you go from 4 to 6? 6 to 8, we're adding 2 both each time. How do you go from 5 to 0 and 0 to -5? You're subtracting 5 each time. Your change in x, your change of y is 2 over the change of x, which is -5, so your slope is -2/5. To go from 7 to 13 and 13 to 19 is adding 6. To go from 0 to 2 and 2 to 4, we're adding 2 each time. So the slope is change of y is 6 over change of x is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. This time we're going to find slope from a graph. So what you need to do is first find 2 points that are exactly on the line. So I see this crosses the origin, and then I can pick this point up here. And your slope is going to be rise over run. So you are going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the slope here is 7/6. Now it's declining this line, so it's going to be a negative slope. So it's negative 7/6. This one, we're going to again find points exactly on the line. Here's a point. And this one looks a little difficult to find. The other one wasn't very straight. Here's another point. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. And run 1, 2, 3, 4. So my slope is 7/4. And again, the line is declining, so it's going to be a negative. Question number 11, that is a vertical line, and all vertical lines have an undefined slope. So you just write undefined. Question number 12, it's a horizontal line, meaning the line is not growing or declining, so it has a 0 slope. Question number 13 and 14, you're going to find points exactly on the line. Here's a point. And I think if this is straighter, this point should be right here. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 14 over 6 can simplify to 7 over 3 if you divide them both by 2. Now the line is going up, it's inclining, so it's going to be a positive slope. For our last one here, we have a point right here and another point here. So it's going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the slope is 10 over 8. We can divide both of those by 2, and that would be 5 over 2. The line is going up, so it's going to be positive.